Hey crafters, I'm going to keep working on my stained glass nativity scene. I've gotten the angel done and I don't have that much time before Christmas. I want to get as much done as possible. I would like to get the different cute little sheep and lambs and the shepherd. I would like to get the 3 wise men and the pyramids in the back. I don't know if I'm going to get around to Mary, Joseph, and Jesus, but let's just start working, see where we go. I'm going to tackle the 3 wise men right now. They are kind of confetti-ish, and I really like the idea. I don't have much time to craft, so I'm going to focus on the robes, and let's get started. So here are my 3 wise men. The camera's at a little bit of an angle to try and fit it all in to show you, but I'm gonna zoom in and tackle some of these pinks and reds on the robe. Maybe because I did a lot of red in the angel that I'm kind of feeling all these pinks and reds. And I'm just gonna get started and kind of randomly chat for a little bit. I wanna start with D, which is gonna be DMC 604, and it's a nice pink, like a little baby girl pink shade. And so the angle right there, you see what I see. So at that angle on the drill tray, we have a good lighting. I'm gonna set it directly on the glue, which I know is so wrong, but I don't know where else to put it. I just, don't push down hard. Okay. Whew, how's everyone's week going? It's the week before Christmas. I feel like we are in super countdown mode. This week has been a little crazy in Germany, so I only have a few minutes to drill right now, but I thought I'd talk to you about everything we've been dealing with. I think it started on Thursday of last week, where I was at work and some people had started to talk about the rumors they were hearing swirling around Germany, around newspapers, around different employers of another hard lockdown. Before that, Germany, we were in what we called a lockdown light, where restaurants were closed, movie theaters, like the opera, any type of entertainment, concerts, indoor, like laser tag, things like that. Those were closed, but businesses were still open. And then last week, our COVID cases were still pretty high. We were having about 30 to 34,000 a day, which in Germany is high. I mean, if you do like the percentage of like population versus Germany and then United States and other countries, it's high. And people were freaking out, like what's gonna happen? And then it was publicly put out that there was going to be a meeting between Angela Merkel and the 16 governors, but they're not called governors here. They're called like something different, I don't remember, on Sunday, and they were going to discuss new restrictions. And you know, I think one of the governors came out and said, oh, this is what we've been told. Oh, okay, it moved. This is what we've been told we're gonna possibly put in place. Sunday came around and it all became official. We are in a hard lockdown. On Sunday, they said the lockdown would begin on Wednesday. It's now Thursday morning. So as of Wednesday, again, restaurants are closed, but they are open for carryout. Now, we tried to order dinner at a restaurant last night, Wednesday night, and they were closed. So I don't know if they were closed kind of just to prepare for Christmas, if they were closed to follow these new rules and regulations. I don't know. But as of yesterday, wow, is that all the D I had? I thought I had a lot more. That's why I picked that one. Here's another one. As of yesterday, pretty much everything is closed. Businesses are closed, and we are back to the hard lockdown. Weirdly enough, the federal government said schools as of Wednesday should close unless it is an emergency case. So our kids' school sent an email to everybody of, if you plan to send your kids, let us know. I'm sorry, if you plan to not send your kids, that was it. If you plan to not send your kids. And then our local state, which is the state of Hessen, put another thing out of, no, schools can remain open as of Wednesday. If it's an emergency care need, send your kids, but we only have 2 days left, send your kids. So even though we're in this hard lockdown, my kids are still going to school. Tell you, I work at a school. Our school is still open, but it has been kind of a panicked week. I'm going to do the X right now, which is DMC 3706. And another nice shade of pink, kind of closer to a fuchsia hot pink. So, like I said, my kids are at school. Today is their last day. They're ending on a Thursday and not a Friday. And we thought about it. I mean, honestly, the first thing I did was I asked people in the community, are you sending your kids? We haven't had a positive case in our community yet. We've had, let me say that. We haven't had a positive case in our neighborhood. So, I don't know about the whole consulate. I don't know that. But in our neighborhood, we've been lucky. And the consensus was, it seems like maybe some of the older kids were staying home because the older kids would do really well with distance learning, but the younger kids were going to go. And I was still on the fence. I'm like, well, I don't know. And then talking with some other parents, talking with my child's teachers. These days are the holidays. They're the celebrations. These are the ones they've been working up towards, making their little craft towards. And if we chose not to send them, that would be completely respected. If we did send them, they would have that extra little time to celebrate the holidays with their friends. So I said, you know what? I'm going to send them. So my kids are at school. As I said, I'm still going to work. And it led to a little bit of a panic because when we found out on Sunday, and my kids are at school, so I can talk about this, that everything was going to be closed as of Wednesday, I am opening all the Amazon boxes. I'm taking inventory of which kids have which gifts from who to try and figure out, am I done Christmas shopping? And I was pretty sure I was done. But if I needed any last minute little thing, I would not be able to run out and get it unless it's at a grocery store, because grocery stores are still open. But that's where the last minute item was going to come from, because surprisingly, well, no, not surprisingly, we have Amazon here, but Amazon here, I don't have Prime, so I need to still factor in shipping, and I'm like, I'm not gonna leave it up to chance a week before Christmas. So I spent I spent Monday and Tuesday, because I'll be honest, I wanted to do it on Sunday and I was so tired. I just fell asleep at like 7:45, something like that. So I spent Monday and Tuesday, every time the kids went to sleep, checking, do we need any last minute things? This is going to be for the baby. This is going to be for the girls. Okay, I think we're good. So it's just, instead of that extra week of Christmas shopping, we tried to do everything, made sure everything was done and good to go this week. And everything's fine. Actually, oh my gosh, I don't remember his name. Maybe Adam? I'm not sure. I posted about Christmas traditions, and you guys can't see when I'm like, actually, I have my hands up in the air, like on my face, and it's like, no one can see me. Why am I being so animated? But somebody put a comment of how their family does Christmas Eve dinner, and that's what we're going to do this year, because trying to get everything done on Christmas Day is not going to work, so we're going to do Christmas Eve dinner. I was at the commissary, and this is one of the things I did on Sunday, because yes, the commissary will still be open, grocery stores will still be open, but I expect them to get a little crazy since they will be the only things open. And I tried to look for a turkey, and I'm at that state where I can get either a 6-pound turkey or a 20-pound turkey. And I'm like, oh no, what am I gonna do? I'm betting it all and really hoping that they get another shipment and that when I go this weekend, I might see another size. If not, I need to figure out, are we doing a 6-pound turkey or a 20-pound turkey? 20 is way too big. The kids don't like turkey. It's just my husband and I. 6 pounds seems like the amount of effort and prep that I put into it, is it worth it for a 6-pound turkey? So I got to figure all that out. But yeah, we've been here, and it's kind of a good time for a lockdown, because if the kids are out of school, there's not much going on. I wouldn't be taking them to any type of indoor playground or play place. And with Germany, they actually start shutting down for Christmas kind of early. So the 23rd, grocery stores might still be open, but businesses will probably start shutting on the 23rd. Things are closed Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and the day after. So you have a long stretch there where businesses are already planning on being closed. So if you're going to do a hard lockdown, this is the time, right? And then work on getting our cases under control. But oh gosh, another thing to tell you about this week. What day was it? It was Monday. So Monday, the girls come home from school. They had a really great day at school. And a few more X's. One of them wanted to put some color dye in her hair. And I have this stuff. It's what I use in my own hair, if you've ever seen it. Sometimes it's pink, sometimes it's purple. It washes out. It's completely temporary. It says like 5 washes, but is that on the camera? No. Okay, I'm going to get a few X's right here. It says 5 washes, but it's probably closer to 10. But with their hair, it's so light. I put just a little bit, some little streaks, and she wanted this color in her hair. And it's like, you know what? Totally fine. I've asked their teacher before. Their teachers do not mind the school policy. Kids are welcome to have it. And it's almost on their hair like a light leave-in conditioner, and it washes out very quickly on their hair because their hair's never been bleached or dyed or anything like that. So I'm in the process of dyeing her hair, and it's such a sweet moment. She's really happy. And then her sister I'm going to put these drills away while I talk, so that's why I'm not drilling. Her sister did this ceramic art project at school. They're talking about like identity and self-portraits. I'm going to do 3705 next, the diamond. So they both made a ceramic self-portrait. It's flat, and they colored it, and it's been glazed, and she comes into the bathroom so happy with her art project, literally bouncing up and down. And she stepped on her sister's glasses and broke her sister's glasses. She was really, really upset. Okay, this is what 3705 looks like in the tray. And at that angle, what you see is what I see. So she breaks her sister's glasses, and the first thing I do is like, what? Oh, no. And her sister is so sweet. She's like, I'm so sorry. I'll pay for it. I'm so sorry. And I'm like, baby, calm down. I'm just a little surprised. I'm not mad. We can't change this. You're not going to pay for the classes. You can't afford them on your little €1 allowance. And she was able to quickly calm down. I was able to quickly calm down. I didn't even touch them, honestly, because I was dyeing her sister's hair. I had hair dye, gloves, and I'm like, you know what? I told her, we can't change this. We can't change it. There's nothing to get upset about, because crying, being upset, mommy yelling, nothing is going to fix those glasses. So what we're going to do, we're going to quickly get over this. We're going to move past it. And she was still upset. Her sister, who when I was dyeing her hair, she's like, oh, I don't really need them anyways. And I'm like, girl, you just went to the eye doctor 2 weeks ago. You need them. I immediately call the eyeglass place, which thankfully is within walking distance of our house. Unfortunately, with a lockdown, they're taking the week off for Christmas. My daughter probably is going to go about 2 weeks without her glasses. She's okay. She might actually be into this. She's like, oh, I don't need them. No, I saw fine at school. I keep reminding her, you have strabismus and your glasses are very helpful for helping your eye look straight and forward. And she's just like, yeah, sure, whatever. So you throw everything else in. You've got that My husband hurt his back because we're both just getting older, and between him hurting his back and me hurting my back, one of us is always on the couch with a pillow. And I forget. Oh gosh, maybe it was Tuesday or Wednesday morning and something else happened. What else? Something else happened. And I just burst out laughing. And I'm like, that's it. And I was like, I'm sorry that I'm laughing at the moment. But really, it's actually quite comical, everything that we're dealing with. Everything that just keeps happening. And it's been a week. I mean, a good week, a fun week, challenging week. We're getting through it. Today, what do we got going on today? Oh, I think after work, I'm going to do gingerbread houses with the kids. I really dropped the ball because the way things work at the commissary is you have to buy it when you see it, especially if it is a seasonal item. You can't wait to Christmas time to buy it. So like our candy canes, I purchased before, maybe the week of Halloween, either like right before or right after, but the week of Halloween. A good example is for Thanksgiving. The commissary was completely out of cranberries, cranberry sauce, gravy, all of that. And I usually make mine from scratch, but I was like, man, if I could cut a few corners this year, that would be helpful. And I actually like a can of cranberry sauce, I'll be honest. And I do make my own gravy, but I always buy a backup of gravy if I mess it up. That way there's still some gravy. And if you don't get it when you see it, it might not be there, just like the turkey. I probably should have bought our Christmas turkey at the same time for Thanksgiving or something. I'm not getting drills. Maybe I need more wax. Who knows if I'm going to get one for Christmas. I did already get a ham. There was a lot of ham, so they must have just had a delivery. But, so I had to take a moment and be like, Meredith, where were you going with all this? So I dropped the ball. I have graham crackers that I'm going to use for the house. I have cake frosting that I'm going to use to keep it all together. But I don't have a whole lot of red and green item kind of candies to decorate it with. I don't have a whole lot of extra candy canes. We're gonna do our best. And then we're just gonna call it a Halloween house, and it's gonna be decorated with like the orange leftover Halloween candy. So we're gonna have fun. But I think we're gonna do that later. We're gonna do some gingerbread houses. Yeah, okay, that looks pretty good. I think that's all the diamond. This symbol is so close right here to the diamond that I have to actually like lean over the camera to make sure it is the diamond. And I need to get going. I actually need to get going to work. It's, we're a little less than 20 minutes right now, but maybe I'll just kind of cut it at this. I'll work a little bit more on the Three Wise Men. In between videos, I will work on the black outline. I feel like these projects go so much faster when I get that black outline done in advance. And maybe I'll get a little bit more of their robes, but I'll touch base with you again, hopefully in a day or two, tell you how the gingerbread house has turned out, tell you what we're up to since we can't do anything. As of today, we're just gonna be in the house once the kids finish school, and you tell me what you're up to, because I'm just sitting around now, so let's chat. Yeah, so I'll talk to you soon, okay? Bye, crafters.